Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Forewarned. Huge update just happened about, I don't know, maybe a week ago. Let's say a week. Version 0.15. This one includes a lot of things, guys. So if you guys have not know about the update for Forewarned, I do have a video in my playlist, which I will leave a link in the description down below if you want to get a few um, dive in, what's going on, what's the changes, what's the fixes, what's new, and all this other stuff. Go ahead and check my video out. It's pretty much we're going over all the notes. We're gonna talk about discussion on from my gameplay, what I went through, what are some of the things I, kind of seen, what I think about it, and, stuff like that, guys. Go ahead and check it out down in the description down below if you guys want to check that out as well. So, um, yeah, so this is gonna be our first video for this new version. I've been doing a lot of testing off stream, off the YouTube recording clips, stuff like that. Just to kind of, compare, some of my notes to, the actual update notes, stuff like that. Trying to see what is the best way, as a soloer or as a player for Forewarned, just to kind of try and break it down to kind of help you guys out too, and stuff like that. So yeah, so if you have any questions, guys, as always, leave a comments down below. I'll try my best to answer it for you. If not, I'll try and talk to some of the admin in Discord, just to try and get the some of the answers you seek. You know what I mean? So all right, so this one is gonna be kind of like I'm trying to figure out a better way because of the new times that they actually set up for this game now leaves opportunity as a solo player, to play on brutal and a medium map. So usually it's always like brutal and small because it's doable within the 3 minutes. But because with the new time changes, I kind of see potential for brutal and medium, because you can actually maximize the amount of bonus for EXP and gold. Now is this the sense that gold is very important now in this game, until they probably add more content that makes you use more gold as well. So yeah, so this video is pretty much from now until probably more future videos. We'll just try our best to digest more on the brutal and medium aspects, and then probably see if there's any new bugs that did pop out, because of the update, which usually happens, here and there on other games. So yeah, just dive right in. So don't forget, guys, there'll be timestamps as well. If there's like certain Magi's that you guys want to watch me play for this new update, feel free to click on it. If not, then enjoy. Let me just get my notes ready though. But I'm really liking the as far as the newness, the new map layouts, like the mechanics that they added, the sound ambience, like it's really awesome. So I kind of like what they did there. So I just hope that they keep continuing the flow. So, but yeah, if you still don't know pretty much like a lot of things I'll be talking about during my gameplay, just like I said, just go and check out my actual talks about the the updates and whatnot, during in my other clip. So feel free. The I love how they add the aspect of adding the two belts so you can carry more items. I love that because I think in a sense like they kind of look between the lines between multiplayer and single player, because sometimes we want to like play with people we know most of the time, because there's that sense of trust, and and it's kind of like, if not, then we'll just play solo. So in some ways they kind of look into more people that solo as well. So it's actually good that they, they kind of did that. So, all right. So this is one of the new map layouts. So this one I'm still trying to digest how everything is down there. So I'm still kind of breaking it down for myself that what's easier for me. So until then, I'll release another video just like the other new map layout that came out before, way back. I'll probably might do another video just for that, just to kind of, tell you guys like, what I'm seeing and what I'm, how I digest and break everything's down to make sure I don't get lost in there. So probably will be the same thing. All right. So let's see. Hopefully we don't die. You can actually die before you even know what the Magi is because of the new zealots that they add into this game, which is actually, I mean, they're irritating as hell, but I mean, it actually does give you a sense of push now. But it kind of it's kind of like more of a distraction. Like it's trying to distract you when you're trying to do, which is, I would say it's a really good addition if you think of it game wise. So it's always, always figuring it out. Like, okay, so because of this new thing, it's almost like, whatever and whatever you do back in the last huge update they had, it's almost like it's always changing now. So now you gotta adapt to that change, and then you just gotta figure it out. Like, okay, so now how can I make this work now? And that's all it is. I mean, it's not just for this game, but it's for any other game too, with ongoing. That has ongoing, additions to content and, all this other stuff. Just gotta adapt to the changes. So then that's all what we're looking for. What is the best way? What is the easiest way to handle, you know, how to handle them. That's the ones that will push you to the brink. And I've died by them so many times that it's just, they're very sneaky. I'm just gonna say that. Super sneaky. Like, I would get so many jump scares now in this game now because of them. Because sometimes you don't even know that they're there. They'll just like wail on you like non-stop. So it's like, it kind of makes you paranoid now. It's almost like you always gotta look behind you now. Because they added so many sound effects that it's just like, it's always like keeping you on your toes. So if you haven't played this game yet, you can kind of tell all the repetitive rooms that you see already so far, and that's what makes it tough with this map layout, because they're so identical that oh, freaking guy, that it could easily throw you off. So the best way that I kind of thought was that you have to light every single torch, like light it. So at least that for me, it's easier to know that I came here, because now you can see this little slightly blue glow now to it. But at least it kind of helps you, keep track that, okay, I've been here already. Because if you don't, it's like, it's it's just gonna kind of make you go around in circles. And if you're playing in brutal, I mean, you don't have the time to go back and forth. Because right now we're kind of technically we're actually wasted a lot of time. Where are you? Who are you? What are you? So we only have 1 minute left until we figure out how or what is the Magi. I don't think we'll make it. I think we'll make it. I don't have a gun. So far my testing phase, like we've been completing it on brutal, medium, like figuring out the Magi and all that stuff. So it's kind of like right on the T, because you do have 6 minutes total in order to figure out the Magi, but because of the new map layout, it still kind of takes too long. Like until we got to the scaffold, I think it was already at close to 4 minutes and 30 seconds, I think. So if we can bring that down into like at least 3, then there's pretty much a high chance. So, but for the older maps, it's actually easy. But for the new one, like it's really tough. So, really tough. So, oh shucks, I forgot to see what Magi was at. Oops. I'm gonna have to just put a big question mark. Okay, so this is an older style map. Look at that, guys. I love that tornado on the pyramid. It looks simple, but it's just I never thought they would do something like that, which makes me always like to look up. I like that. That's actually kind of cool. So for the belt layout, I always like to keep um the torch and the flashlight together because it's an easy flick. So just in case the zealots do come, because most of the time you also have your flashlight out more than any item. So it's easy to click it back and forth because the next item that we would always be using is the camera too. So that's the reason why I kind of chose it like this setup. The only problem is when you do come to a point, and how I see that in order to eliminate a lot of the evidence time is to do the seismometer and the metal detector as you exploring. So in the same time, now you have to flick it to the torch, you know, and which is kind of hard because it's kind of right in the middle now of my belt. So I'm trying to figure out like another best way to change my belt layout. Maybe put the flashlight in the middle instead, and maybe that would be easier. So I'm gonna have to just play with that. But not in this video, but maybe off stream. I'll play around. But yeah, it's really actually crucial because I did test without like our old way of doing it with the evidence portion. And I did the one like, okay, just doing the like just doing the evidence part with the exploration part, which is kind of tedious. And at the same time, you're being chased by the zealots and all that. But in nationality, it actually helps out a lot because so you don't waste too much time in the entrance. You know what I mean? So sometimes they make noise, sometimes they don't. So you always gotta watch out with these guys. Cause they'll, like I said, they'll sneak up on you like really fast, and they're super fast too. So, oh, this might be the treasure room right here. Like I said, always keep looking behind you every once in a while because, like I said, man, they just gonna come out of nowhere, and a lot of times, like if you don't make it, it's because of them, because they're the ones that's actually killing you. Because they hit you pretty fast too. They'll just keep waiting on you until you scare them away. And a lot of times you can hit them like about one time just to let them run away. Sometimes you gotta hit them two. Like that one, right? So a lot of times it's always like you gotta hit them by two. Um, the whole aspect of skipping is kind of gone now. So it's not like they want you to go through the traps now. Oh, son of a gun. Went up too much. I hear the offer. Offer moved. Oh yeah, right there. The seismometer, if you do see it, kind of go past the, the beacon. If you see the copper go past like 6 or something, and you do see it potentially that it could go higher. Okay, that cannot happen. I'm gonna die if I mess up like that. I gotta kill these guys before. So if you do see the seismometer kind of going slightly up higher, just go back around that same room that you saw it at, because there's just a chance that you might get tremor evidence, just like what you saw what I did over there. Because usually there's like about, I wouldn't know the number, but there's actually like spots around the map that that kind of has like those tremor spots, like you would call it. Okay, we're just gonna dump some of this junk off. We don't really need anything else because we got Deacon, so always look behind you and just stay like this on the door, because there are times when they do sneak up on you when you're trying to open this door. Because they're like they're really sneaky. Oh yeah, I already got it. He came out really earlier than normal. So if he does start running up to you, it's because of this. So don't panic now. If you panic and run, he's gonna run after you. So never panic when if he comes in there, like I said, it's because he opened this and he spawned right next to you, so don't panic. Just hide right behind there. Because like I said, he just heard this open, not you, so and don't forget to disable your sprint, because yeah. Then I can't help you. The good thing is once you summon the Magi, the zealots are gone, so that is the best part. Because if the zealots are still up, then yeah, you're screwed pretty much. So what I noticed is, this is kind of weird, but if you're not sprinting, you could easily light them up with the torch attack. But if you're sprinting, you can actually get hit. That's. So I think it could be like one of those, like when you're moving in speed, right? I guess it's just the game capture that point, I guess. That you moved up, because usually like you move up and you push back, right, and then you swing, but so you don't try and get hit from their reach. A lot of times when you do that, like you saw me like earlier, they hit me, right? But when you do the same thing but you're not on sprint, they don't hit you. That's why I'm like, huh. So I'm gonna have to do some testing in there, but I think that it's better if you disable your sprint. So you just remember to push your, like for me it's my shift button. If I push my shift button, then do it, then I think it should be okay. It's like I said, we're playing on brutal, so technically we gotta try our best not to get hit. This troll, man. Such a troll. Where are you going? Can I just go, dude? I know you don't want me to. See, so for the older map layout, it's actually doable to do it on brutal. It's just the new one is because we're not, I'm not so used to it yet, 100%. So yeah, so until we get more acquainted with it, so it'll be more easier. Let me just back up a little bit. I know it gets too loud. I just heard him go, yeah. That's right, the treasure room. I figure what section did I miss? Oh, it's right there. The one with the lever that I said is gonna be right there. Forgot about that. And there you go. We did the 93%. like I said, guys, check out my video um, about discussing the new big updates because they change a lot of stuff, regression, prestige, prestige mode points, you know, all this other stuff. I think now with this changes, the highest XP I get was like close to 450, which is crazy. That's a lot of XP right there. This one was 353. If this thing had like artifacts with it, dude, this thing would have been easily 400 plus. Also new lores. They added 15 new lores. And then of course we have to recollect all of our everything because of prestige right here. This prestige point here. Yeah. So now we gotta recollect everything. Okay. It's okay. The best way to get, so let's say you just need the treasures, right? Let's say, or the lores or something like that. Just play it on large map. You have a higher chance of getting artifacts and lore pages. That's usually the best way to get them. I think it does matter the difficulty too. So I think maybe like hard large would be sufficient, you know, enough to at least kind of guarantee you should have a lore and an artifact, you know. So I tried walking through here without the metal detector and I won't be able to get anything. So I think you have to have the metal detector in order to do this to get the free gold and stuff like that. Maybe it's just the luck, but I'm gonna test that out. Because I did run around in there before and I didn't pick up nothing. On this one. Boop. No switches. Huh. No switches off the bat. Yeah, interesting. Light that up so not to scramble around like what the hell. There's a switch. There's another switch. Oh, you son of a gun. Oh my god, you just freaked me out again. See, there's another one. There's two of them. Jeez. Yo, they just freaked me out. Damn. Let me just double check, guys. I'm just trying to figure out where the... It might be through here. You see how it kind of goes up? It's almost like it only works if it's a tremor type Magi now, so. But you see how it kind of goes up when it goes to different sections? It's almost like It's almost like it's kind of like saying, "Hey, right there, like you're getting closer." Oh, treasure room. You don't have to take the picture anymore. You kind of looking at me like, why am I not taking pictures? There's a whole new category as well. We kind of know what it is already. It's a Dekan. Oh, at least that takes away our evidence portion. So at least now we can concentrate on the exploration part now, which is good. We don't have to waste time. Plus Dekan too, so we don't really need anything special. We just gotta unlock as much as we can. I'm not too sure how much percent it is right now, but we've been there. Okay, this is a loop. This one we've never been to. Didn't finish it yet. 95%. Shucks. What is the other side? Yeah, these guys are... They will go the ends of the earth to try and kill you, man, I swear. What section am I missing? So the only section that has more is right here. But maybe this way. I think it's this way. We haven't... Oh wait, I lighted that area. Jackson, let me just light. This is the loop. You know, we're gonna run out of time if you keep going in. So let's unlock Dekan real fast, and then we'll just kind of go straight in here. So you spawn right next to us. Gotta kill those two. You buggers. shucks, it's coming this way. Like, yeah, you're killing my mummies, man. What are you doing? Wow, how many of you guys woken up? Sheesh. Hurry up. I know he's coming back this way. Okay, this room I've never been to. Wow. So that was the 95% on the dot, was this room. Yeah. Each section of the room goes by point, I guess point something seconds. Or in the seconds. Percent. So that one room you didn't check out. I don't like this, so at least kind of helps us in a way. Oh, Deacon does do a cut angle now when he walks through these rooms. So get in this cubby hole to be safe. See? You see that? Before he usually, I don't know, I don't remember him doing a cut like that to get to this room before in this layout. But before he would kind of like walk. Either he would just walk here and then he would just kind of go. But this one, like, look, he would never get this close to this corner before. And that's what I kind of observed before off stream. So in here would be the best way, guys, if you're trying to wait on him on his pathway and all that. Because right now he's just going back and forth. I don't know why. He usually doesn't do that. Oh, you son of a gun. Stay there, dude. Why do you keep coming in here? Almost makes me wonder sometimes. The saying was, the Magi that keeps going in the same areas, usually there's a chance that the blue lever is there in that area. Yeah, that was the saying. I mean, there are times when we do think like that, and it sometimes it is in there. I mean, it's just kind of, okay. There's no guarantees. I guess it's good to keep that in mind. That's all. A lot of times it's not really the case. Oh, if you're that player that likes the tendency to keep flicking your flashlight, don't do it with Deacon around. he's gonna hear that. It happens to be here and there, like, cause I always forget sometimes, and he would get pissed. So don't be flicking your flashlight, cause he's just gonna kill you. Because in Nationality, that's your fault. You died because of yourself. Not his fault. He's coming back here again. He was Sheesh. Yeah, go. But yeah, that is the outlet. The no outlet right here. And the lever was in there, so I don't know. Like I said, that's, I mean, I think that's not a strong enough. It's like I have to do 100 games and then observe to that point that if all 100 or whatever it is over there, then it's like, oh, well, I guess so. Yeah, I need to take his ugly picture, so let me just get my little boombox. But I like how they move everything close to the entrance door. I mean, that's what they really need to do. So I'm thankful that they did that. Yeah, we got everything. Awesome. Flicks. I do that when I'm trying to, like, especially if you're waiting on Deacons of us or anything else. I just want to do something, right? So it's just like you clicking, and all of a sudden he's like, "You want to click? All right, click in your head." Oh, but yeah, look at that. So difficulty bonus 15. So that's really huge. 15% for brutal. Pretty good. Let's see. So, like I said on my update video, um, if you're gonna prestige, then wait in the safe side. Wait until you have about 40,000 gold. The reason is because when you prestige, you lose all your upgrades on your items. You lose all the items you bought, so you gotta rebuy everything. Um, but it's about 30. I don't know, roughly around 30,000 plus gold for you to get everything back to everything, all the items, and then level 5. Roughly around 30,000. So it doesn't make sense. You prestige, you lose, all your upgrades, your items, all your treasures, all your relics, your artifacts. You have your gold and your lures. But it doesn't make sense you do it when you don't have enough money, and then all of a sudden now you gotta, like, pick which items that you want to unlock and then upgrade only to what, level 2, level 3. It doesn't make sense you get them in level 3 because now you're gonna have a hard time getting evidence, you know what I mean? So it's just good to just, there's not really a big rush to prestige yourself, but make sure you have enough gold to, once you do prestige, that you can actually get every single thing, at max level. So I had people comment, as I talking to them, they're like, "Oh yeah, that's kind of sucks because I only had 20,000 plus, and now I have to pick which ones, all these items to choose from. It's like I said, it saves you the heartache. Just kind of wait. There's no real good reason except the once they bring out the content for you to use your prestige points, which they don't have it up yet, so it's really not a big rush yet, guys. So um I mean, it's good to stack up and start collecting the points when you keep prestiging it. um but yeah, just be smart about it. Just be less pain for you, you know what I mean? But this is a no outlet right here. Every time you see all these type of L shapes and turns, eventually it's gonna most of the time lead you to a no outlet area. So it's just gonna be like a dead end area. What makes it sucks about it is that it's so long. It's really long. It's like a really long dead end. But because they instill a lot of the exploration objective, it's it's like you have no choice. You have to explore. I mean, you don't have to do it, but it's if you want to maximize the highest XP and gold and stuff like that, then you gotta do all of it. Don't you dare. Stop. Okay, so that's a dead end, so now we gotta go back. And that's what happens. Once you get caught in the trap area and they come, it's like you can't do anything because in the same time he's wailing at you, and then the same time you're getting hit by the traps. And plus we're playing in brutal, so we can't afford to get hits like that. And it's a Talgor too. Would have been a fun game right there, but it's okay. It happens, especially when you play in brutal. It's like you don't have the leeway to take as much damage. You know what I mean? It's kind of, in a sense, it's only for your own internal challenge. But it kind of sucks. Okay, we gotta at least do one more then, because we died so fast. I mean, anything goes on this one. But yeah, so just always be mindful in the trap areas, just because there's a chance he might. Oh, how do I pick that up? There's a chance that the zealots might just pop out. We have a lot of Deacons, I know this. A lot. Like, sheesh. Okay, what? Wait. Has to be here, because... Like I said, I'm only there because of that. Leave that on for now. Every time I hear a scream, he's usually running around. So even if he screams and he's not next to you, just kind of be careful that he is running around somewhere near you. So let's keep that in mind. Ooh, treasure. Damn it. Like I said, we're playing on brutal, so Get away, you punk. It's actually going higher over there. Nope. We went here, right? Oh yeah, that's where the treasure was. What the? There you go. Yeah, that's not good because we got hit by that. Fudge. We really gotta watch our backs now because we get hit. Yeah, I feel that this blade trap would be really bad for us. So the term still green lights, it's almost like, you know, that, you know, when you're driving and you have that feeling that, oh, this light's gonna turn yellow already soon. It's kind of like, to me, that's how I kind of feel when you're going through a trap room and then the Zealot is gonna come, but you don't know. It's like that. It feels like it's gonna be a still green light situation, and then I just feel, did we? Okay, we did, right? Okay, good. Okay, we need to do this fast. Where are you? What are you? Who are you? Oh shucks, you almost. I don't know if you have enough time. Come on, come on, come on. You still have 17 seconds. Ooh, guys, I don't know. This is close. This is really close. I won't make it. Shucks. Ah. I gotta blitz this then. That sucks, man. Empty-handed. At least we were able to get our tablet, man, because if not, this would have sucked so bad. You said that? He was trying to cut me off. He popped right in my face. Sly guy. You are so sly. One of my arch nemesis in this dumb game, the Shadow, because he always be trolling me. We're gonna we're gonna avoid the. And Yo's one-shotted. Can I help though? That is the sake of playing in brutal. Yeah, we're pretty much all the time. All right, guys. So yeah. So pretty much like I said, we're gonna kind of figure out the mechanics of gameplay. Following in brutal and medium. Like I said, there is potential now to actually have a higher percent of getting the evidence before the time runs out. A lot of it is like always knowing that there's always so many aspects in the game now that can actually kill you before you can get the evidence. So now you got the zealots, the traps, and all these other things that pretty much you can die from. If you like, the boulder part when you're trying to get the gold right down that ramp. If you make a mistake right there, you're dead. Especially on brutal. Reanimation mummies, getting hit by them. There's just so many other things that you always gotta try and do it perfectly almost going through it. If you can do it without getting hit, that's like the optimal right there. But stuff happens, you know what I mean, and it's really hard. So it's pretty much, you know, you just gotta if you get hit once, you just gotta do your best, right? So, but yeah, we'll figure out the map layouts for the brand new map layout that came out, and I'll post a video on that once I feel comfortable and confident on its best way, to actually go through it, navigate through it. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoy this actual episode. I'm loving the new actual update. Like I said, if you're still unsure what's new and what's the fixes and the changes, go ahead and check out my video down in the description down below under the Forewarned playlist. Um, and you can check out the other basic guides that I do have in there, which, eventually once they add more content, I'm gonna end up doing, changes, and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Enjoy the rest of your day. Aloha's again from Hawaii. Until then, guys, have a good one. Be safe. See you guys.